Right then, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's do a review of the Singapore Grand Prix, the next Grand Prix in the 2023 calendar. And we're just going to do a little review and all the facts around the Singapore Grand Prix. Some interesting facts, some facts that you probably didn't realise, and I didn't realise until I read them and thought, my goodness me. So stay tuned, sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Now, firstly, the circuit is Marina Bay Street Circuit. And the interesting thing about the Singapore Grand Prix, it is a street race. It is a night race. It was the first night race on the calendar where they hold it over. So from a UK time, from UK and European perspective, it's an afternoon race, but it's a nighttime race, local time in Singapore. It is 61 laps. And the race distance itself is 308 kilometers. It is one of the longest, grueling races in F1. But it's not just the distance and the amount of laps that make it so physically demanding, but Singapore has very high humidity levels. The temperature gets very hot there, and drivers lose as much as 3 kilos of body weight. So there you go. If you want to go on a diet, just go and do 61 laps around Marina Bay Street Circuit in Singapore. Other things to know, Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton are the most successful for pole position. Both have got 4 each. Also, safety car. Is there going to be one? Almost certainly. In fact, there has been a safety car in every race at Singapore since it was first introduced to the calendar in 2008. The pit stop time is about 29.8 to 30 seconds. And last year, there were 71 overtakes. The most successful team in Singapore in terms of podiums is Red Bull, where they've got podiums 14 times. There are 3 DRS zones, which will help a little bit, I think, for overtaking. And the most iconic moment, arguably, in the Singapore Grand Prix is its opening season 2008, where there was the infamous, or now infamous, Nelson Piquet Jr. crash, which was allegedly deliberate, which helped Renault teammate Fernando Alonso claim victory and a subsequent world title. My predictions this weekend are a little bit... obviously, everyone's going to be looking at the Red Bulls and Max Verstappen, and it's very difficult to see past that. However, spare a thought for Sergio Perez, who won this race last year against the odds, and also is actually arguably the better racer or more accustomed to the street circuits. You think of Azerbaijan, for example. These long, lengthy, fast street circuits is where Perez perhaps comes into his own element. So keep an eye out for Perez. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on here. Another team to watch out for this weekend, I believe, will be Mercedes and McLaren. I think they may be the closest challengers. A street circuit, it's all about downforce. It's not a great deal of straight line speed. We'll have the 3 DRS zones, which will obviously help with overtaking. But certainly for downforce, the McLarens look very good. And the Mercedes, we know, are much better on the downforce circuits than on the higher downforce circuits than the lower downforce circuits. But nevertheless, I don't see anyone challenging Red Bull, to be totally honest. So that's some interesting facts going into this weekend's Singapore Grand Prix. We will be having qualifying live here on the F1 Fan Zone and race, including post-race analysis live here on the F1 Fan Zone. If you want to get involved, it's very easy. Just click the subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you do get notified. You won't miss the race because you will get notified. And not during the race, we do have live graphics as well, live graphics, live timings, etc. So you can see everything that's going on in real time during the race. So join us for that, and I'll see you all there.